Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video has been a very highly requested one. It's my updated skincare routine video. It's taken me a while to sort of find what works for my skin and just perfect the routine, but I've finally been able to, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. So sit back, relax and enjoy the rest of this video. So after a long day of wearing makeup, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that off with some simple cleansing facial wipes. Nothing fancy. I've been using this for like the longest time. They are literally my go-to wipes. So I literally clean off most of the makeup with one wipe. And then I go ahead and use a second wipe. As you can see, that's got most of it off. I use a second wipe to just go ahead and take off any, residue makeup that's still on my face. And I just try as much as possible to get as much of the makeup off with wipes before I go in with a cleanser. So for my cleanser, I'm going to be using my CeraVe Hydrating cleanser. This is amazing for dry skin. Literally, this literally has changed my skincare routine for the better. So in doing my cleansing, I like to follow the 60-second rule, but when I have been wearing makeup, I like to do it in 2 30-second steps. So for this first step, I'm just literally rubbing that cleanser in for a duration of 30 seconds and literally just really rubbing it in and allowing the product to really just set into my skin and really work into my skin. So just doing that in the same process for 30 seconds and then washing that off and literally going back in and doing that again for another 30 seconds. I just like to do this in 2 steps of 30 seconds just because I feel like cleansing my face twice helps me to remove all that makeup rather than just doing it in one 60-second process, if that makes sense. So now I'm just rinsing that all off and patting my face dry. You always want to pat your face, never rub it. It will just irritate your skin, especially me. I've got really sensitive dry skin. Now it's time to exfoliate, and I'm using my AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution by The Ordinary. And I never really understood the importance of exfoliation until I started doing my research, and I actually started doing this twice a week, and I tell you no lie, exfoliation is mandatory. If you suffer from things like hyperpigmentation and just general like breakouts and like roughness on your skin, you need to exfoliate twice a week. And I love chemical exfoliants. I'll pick them over physical ones any day of the week. The only downside is they can burn, especially if your skin is not used to it. So you do have to really follow the guidelines and make sure you keep it on for 10 minutes and 10 minutes alone, otherwise it will damage your skin. So I've rinsed that off and I'm just patting my face dry again. And now I'm just going to go ahead and use a toner on my face. I'm using the Pixi Retinol Tonic, and this is just really good for like getting rid of like really small bumps. I'm prone to getting bumps, especially on my forehead. And I find that the retinol tonic is really good, for getting rid of stuff like that. So just any small blemishes and stuff like that, this is really good for. And I just like to use what's left over on a cotton pad to just clean my ears. While my face is still damp from the toner, I like to go in with my hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5 by The Ordinary. Hyaluronic acid is just really good for really dry skin like mine. It helps to seal in moisture, and it's good to do this on damp skin because it adds a bit of moisture for it to start working with. So I like to do it when my face is still damp from the toner. And yeah, it's a really amazing product. I've noticed a massive difference ever since I started using it. My skin is just not as dry as it normally is, and yeah, absolutely swear by hyaluronic acid. It's an amazing serum. So all my dry skin ladies, you need some hyaluronic acid in your life, like girl. The next product I'm using is my Astral moisturizer. This is just a really nice thick moisturizer. My skin needs that thick like thick moisturizer. That's literally the only type of moisturizer that will work on my skin type, and Astral has literally just been my go-to ever since I discovered it. Next, I'm just going to go in with a oil. This is just my vitamin E oil. It's a facial oil by Superdrug. It's really inexpensive and it's just amazing for like sealing in all that moisture, and just adding that extra hydration to your skin, especially if you've got dry skin. And oil is essential. Now it's time for my morning routine. I'm feeling super refreshed. This is me just getting in my daily, you know, morning jamming session, as you do. Anyway, so it's time to cleanse, and I'm using my CeraVe Hydrating cleanser again, and I'm doing the 60-second rule again. This time I'm doing it all in one go without stopping after 30 seconds, just because I'm not wearing any makeup this time, so there's no need to stop and rinse and do a double cleanse. As you can see, as this product starts to really work, you can see it thickening, and that's when I know the product is really working. So I'm just rinsing that off and patting that dry. Now I'm just going to tone, and I'm using my Pixi Glow Tonic, and I'm sure you guys have heard everyone and their mum raving on about this toner. It's amazing. It's a nice brightening toner. I absolutely swear by it. This has helped with my uneven skin tone and hyperpigmentation so much. I love it. Next I'm going back in with my hyaluronic acid on my damp face, and just repeating the same process really from my nighttime routine, just rubbing that in until it's nice and absorbed into my skin. Now I'm just going to go in with my Astral moisturizer, the same moisturizer that I use in my nighttime routine. I'm just going over my face with that. Again, it's a nice and thick consistency and I love it. It's perfect all year round for my skin. Now for the final step, which is SPF. I'm using my La Roche-Posay SPF 50 Nutriv oil, and SPF is a super essential part of your skincare routine, especially when you've used any type of exfoliant. I've used a chemical exfoliant, as you guys saw in my nighttime routine, so your skin at this point is super vulnerable, and exposing it to the sunshine unprotected is really dangerous. So you want to use something that will protect your skin really well, and this one works so well for my skin because it's both an SPF and an oil. So I'm sort of killing two birds with one stone with this product. Because my skin is so dry, I'd normally have to go over my SPF with an oil, but because my SPF is an oil, that sort of just eliminates that process for me. And that is it for my full skincare routine, guys. As you can see, my skin is looking amazing. It's improved so much over the couple of months. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.